Mark Carney grabs another one. The Liberals get closer to a majority yet again. Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist for the Toronto Sun. Do you remember Matt Jeneroux? He's the Edmonton Riverbend MP, the Conservative who said last fall that he was retiring from politics. He was going to spend more time with family. This after Chris D'Entremont, a fellow Conservative, crossed the floor and rumors were spreading across Parliament Hill that Jeneroux was going to do the same. He put out a brief and terse statement saying, "Please leave my family alone," not explaining what he meant and announcing his resignation would be forthcoming in the spring. Well, fast forward to now. What date are we? We are February 18th. We are still a month away from spring, and Matt Jeneroux has, well, come out of the hole he was living in and announced that he is now a Liberal MP. Not only that, Prime Minister Mark Carney posting to social media that Jeneroux is going to become a special advisor on economic matters, specifically international trade and security arrangements with allies. Interesting. So he wasn't going to be an MP anymore. Now he's not only an MP, he's a Liberal and a special advisor to the Prime Minister. Now, if this had happened, say, a week or so ago, well, then Mark Carney would have, at least for a short while, had a majority. But here's the problem. The Supreme Court decided to vacate the seat in Terrebonne. They said that the Montreal area riding, where the Liberals won by one seat, well, that result was null and void. It didn't count. It needed to be redone. So there's going to be a by-election there. Now, the Liberals are likely to win by-elections in places like University Rosedale here in Toronto or Scarborough Southwest, where Bill Blair has left. But Terrebonne, that is going to become a pitched battle between the Bloc and the Liberals. This is the riding that the Liberals won by one vote. Why? Well, in part, said the courts, due to mistakes by Elections Canada. This is the riding where they put the wrong postal code on mail-in ballots, and people sent in their ballots and they were returned to them because Elections Canada messed up on the address the ballots had to go to. So that is going to become a huge battle. But back to Jeneroux. This guy said he was leaving to spend more time with his family. As the headline on my column says, he spent enough time with his family. He is a Liberal now. Back in November, when this was going on, I spoke to the Conservatives who said, Chris Warkentin, Andrew Scheer, the House Leader and the House Whip, they said that they spoke to Jeneroux, who assured them that he was never going to cross, that he had not spoken to Mark Carney or the Liberals. Toronto Star's Tonda McCharles had spoken to people in the PMO who said, yes, conversations with Jeneroux happened. He denied that was ever the case. And what I said at the time was, I believe McCharles in what she's being told, but Jeneroux is swearing it didn't happen. So one of the two is lying. Now we know who. It's Matt Jeneroux. He clearly was speaking to the Liberals back then. He clearly was speaking to the Prime Minister, or at least his emissaries. And now he has decided to go forward and become a Liberal. The last time that anywhere in the riding of Edmonton Riverbend, in that area, elected a Liberal was 1968, and the guy lasted one term. Jeneroux is going to have his work cut out for him. He won in the last election as a Conservative with more than 50% of the vote, more than 3,000 votes between him and the second-place Liberal, even though the NDP had collapsed to just 4%. So all of this to say, the Liberals are a step closer to getting a majority through floor crossings. If that happens, don't expect the spring election. If it doesn't happen, well, that spring election, Mark Carney's already set the table for it, and he'll go for it if he needs to. But if he can get it through by-elections and floor crossings, expect that to be the way he goes. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Share this on social media. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.